The carpenter Grigory Petrov, long known as a skilled craftsman, and at the same time one of the most reckless and misguided men in the entire Galchinsk district, was driving the sleigh. His old and sick wife, Matryona, was on her way to the local hospital. He had to travel nearly 30 versts, while the road was so terrible that even a government soldier's boot could barely endure it. Facing the cold wind blowing straight at him, as whole clouds of snowflakes swirled around, the carpenter could no longer tell whether the snow was falling from the sky or rising from the ground. Through the snowy mist, neither field nor forest could be seen, and when a violent gust of wind struck Grigory Petrov, he could no longer even see the horse's harness. As for the weary old mare, she had exhausted all her strength, dragging the sleigh through the deep snow. The turner was in a hurry, bouncing on his seat and lashing the mare's back with his whip as he muttered, "Don't cry, Matryona. Hold on a little. God willing, we'll reach the hospital, and right away this man, Dr. Pavlovich, will come to you. He'll give you some valerianka drops, or order a cupping, or maybe he'll prefer rubbing you with alcohol. Pavlovich will do what he can. He's a fine, kind master. Maybe he'll bring you back to health. Once we arrive, he'll rush out of his lodging and start swearing and shouting. What? Why didn't you come on time? Am I a dog to waste my whole day on your problems, you devils? Why didn't you come in the morning? Get out of here. Don't show me your face. Come tomorrow." And I'll tell him, "Your Excellency, Dr. Pavlovich, Your Honor." Go on, move, you damn you, move! The turner lashes the mare again and continues muttering, "Your Excellency, God is my witness that I left at dawn. But how can we arrive on time when the Lord sends such a storm? You see for yourself, even a thoroughbred couldn't make it." And Pavlovich will frown and shout, "I know you lot. You always find an excuse, especially you, Grishka. I bet you stopped by the tavern 5 times. And I'll tell him, "Your Excellency, do you think I'm a drunkard or a heathen? The old woman is dying, breathing her last, and I'm stopping by taverns? Don't blame us peasants. We deserve to be driven away, yet instead you care for us and soil your boots in the snow." And Pavlovich will look as if he wants to hit me and say, "Instead of lifting your feet, you fool, it would have been better if you hadn't drunk vodka and taken pity on your old wife. You deserve a beating." The turner keeps muttering without pause, trying to suppress the exhaustion weighing on him. Misfortune had struck him suddenly, leaving him like a man overwhelmed with worry. He remembers that his troubles began the previous evening, when he came home drunk as usual and, following his old habit, began cursing and threatening with his fist. At that moment, the old woman looked at him with a stern, steady gaze, the kind saints and icons have, and from those strange eyes misfortune began. He mutters to his wife, "Listen, Matryona, if Dr. Pavlovich asks you whether I beat you or not, say, 'Never. God knows I'm kind to you, Matryona. I'm doing my best. Lord, have mercy on us so we don't lose our way.' What? Does your side hurt? Why don't you answer, Matryona?" It seems strange to him that the snow does not melt on the old woman's face, which has taken on a pale ashen gray color. "You fool," he mutters. "I'm talking to you from my heart. God is witness." Finally, he reaches out and touches the old woman's cold arm. The raised arm drops like a leather strap. So she's dead. Oh, misfortune! The turner weeps in anger. He had barely begun living with his old woman, talking to her from his heart and feeling tenderness towards her, when she died. He had lived with her for 40 years that passed as if wrapped in fog, and as if to spite him, she died at the very moment he felt compassion for her and realized he couldn't live without her. Suddenly the turner comes to himself. "Where am I going? I should bury her instead of taking her to the hospital. It's as if I've lost my mind." He turns the sleigh around and strikes the mare with all his strength. He hears the thud of the dead woman's head hitting the sleigh. He closes his eyes and grows drowsy. After a short while, He hears the mare stop. He opens his eyes and sees something dark ahead that resembles a house. He falls into a brief sleep. He wakes up in a large room and sees people standing around him. "We must hold a funeral service for the old woman, brothers. Tell the priest." But a voice interrupts him. "Quiet, quiet, lie still." The turner is startled when he sees the doctor before him. "My lord, Pavel Ivanitch, your excellency, our benefactor." He wants to jump and fall at the doctor's feet, but he feels that his arms and legs no longer obey him. The doctor says, "Say goodbye to your hands and feet. They're frozen. Easy, easy. Why are you crying? You've lived your life, praise God. You've lived 60 years. That's enough for you." The turner replies, "The mare is not mine. I must return her and bury the old woman. How fast everything happens in this world. Your Excellency, Pavel Ivanitch, a fine cigarette case from Karelian birch, a cocket ball. I'll carve it for you." The doctor waves his hand dismissively and leaves the room. And that was the end of the turner.